I've always kind of shied away from the question, oh, what kind of camera should I get for YouTube? Because that's a really stupid question. You don't need a camera. I made a full-time job at YouTube using my cell phone and then this thing here as a viewfinder. I've upgraded. Now I've got a proper camera. I've got that Canon Rebel SL3 there. I'm trying to work out. But I got one of these and made YouTube a full-time job using this. The camera isn't important, but as I always say, your audio really is. That matters a lot. If it sounds like shit, people aren't gonna watch it. In this video, I'm gonna be unboxing and testing the Shure VP83 Lenshopper, because I figure if it's good enough for Neistat, it's good enough for me. Now, I'm not a super tech savvy dude, you can tell, because the lighting in this video probably sucks, because I'm trying to figure out how to use my lighting and this camera. All that's new to me, but I need to get the audio sorted out first, and then I can work on the rest. So this is gonna be it's gonna be the shit coming straight out of the camera. Whatever you get through this microphone and that camera is what you're gonna hear. I'm gonna compare it to that, and I'm gonna compare it to the camera audio itself. Ooh. Ooh. This guy loads like a grenade launcher. Like I'm putting a torpedo in there. Ooh. Why are you? There we go. So yeah, this channel's not like a how to YouTube. In fact, this audio probably sounds bad now because now I'm holding this microphone, but I think this might not have even been plugged in. But that's kind of the charm, is you're getting input from somebody who's not super tech savvy. So if I can make this work and make it sound good and look good, if I can do this stuff, anybody can. It's smaller than I thought. That's it compared to the VideoMicro. So sort of the benefit of the VideoMicro is how small it is. That's that guy right there. Not really like way bigger. I thought it was gonna be this big bulbous headed thing, like very obtrusive and obnoxious, but it's not. So this is audio coming directly out of the camera. Whatever microphone is on the camera, I don't even know where it is, but this is me talking into the camera. This is me at, what? This is 2.5 feet away from the Rode VideoMicro. 2.5 feet away from the Rode VideoMicro. This is about the distance that I would film, I don't know, this awesome shot that I've set up here. Hey, do you know what that was? That was me being a dumbass. Which is one, I guess we'll call that a downside of this. Hopefully it's much better, but you actually have to remember to turn it on, whereas the Rode VideoMicro is always on. This is me at 2.5 feet away. Also, I've got this really annoying vent up there with a hole in the ceiling next to it blowing. So that's ambient noise, but I thought I would leave it and not wait till it was off, because that's like more realistic. Like, you're gonna have ambient noise, and hopefully this is directional and it gets rid of some of that. This is actually the Shure Lenshopper at 2.5 feet. 2.5 feet away from the Rode VideoMicro. Shure Lenshopper at 2.5 feet. This is the Rode VideoMicro like 18 inches away. This is the Shure Lenshopper at 18 inches. This is the Rode VideoMicro like 18 inches away. This is the Shure Lenshopper at 18 inches. This is the Rode VideoMicro across the room. It's been my experience, at least on the phone, that doesn't do anything. This is the Shure Lenshopper across the room. I don't think any of them really that are like that work like this. That's why YouTubers, when they come in, they always go, hey, do you want to know how to like make $1 bajillion and not do anything? They always run because they're trying to get in front of their shotgun mic. Oh, wait, one more little thing that I realized that I messed up. It has a gain setting on the back. So it came to me at -10. I don't know what any of this means, but I'm not gonna process it or anything. I'll just let you hear it later. This is me at -10, like normal talking distance to the camera. This is it set to 0. This is it set to 0. This is it set to +20. I'm trying to keep my voice volume kind of the same. We've still got the same ambient noise. Let me go across the room. This is at +20. This is at 0. And this is at -10. Now, I'm a pretty loud person, so -10 is, I'm guessing that's probably what I'll need to use most of the time. But hopefully that sounds better. I'm gonna give it a listen and then I'll give you my thoughts. Hello, can you hear me? This is Mike from the future. This is me from 4 weeks from now, from when I made this review. I have to tell you that in the future, I have forgotten to turn the microphone on a bunch of times and lost a bunch of footage. I've also forgotten to turn the microphone off and wasted a bunch of batteries. Obviously that's all user error, but if you are A, used to using a microphone that doesn't have a battery, and B, a moron like me, that might inform your buying decision when looking for a microphone. Now, as I listen, and I actually had to redo that, this is back at 2.5 feet-ish on the Lenshopper. And it was better, but not significantly better. I found it was actually best when I'm just a little closer. Now, the Rode VideoMicro performs well at this distance, but this Lenshopper, I think, sounds really good right here. When I had it on -10, it sounded the best. I had the less noise and clatter from the ambient noise. It didn't make me sound better to jack it up. It just made more other stuff sound louder. It is very directional. If you notice when I point it at that annoying thing, that definitely gets louder, and then I'm probably much quieter. But I think this right here probably sounds the most awesome. But the problem is this is a super tight shot. It performs a little bit better than the Rode VideoMicro at longer distances, but it really outperforms it this close. Which for talking to the camera on this channel is fine, but on Hard to Hurt, that's gonna be kind of tough. I'm gonna have to continue to look at other options when I wanna start using this camera and this setup for Hard to Hurt. But the cool part is now I've freed this up and I can start just using this as my setup for Hard to Hurt videos while I continue to learn how to use this on this video. I'm thinking maybe if I had a wider angle lens, I could have the camera close to me and get more stuff, obviously. But that's my take on the lens. Why am I wearing these? Look at these things. I like Shure stuff. I'm gonna keep it. I like it. I know that Shure stuff is good. I used Shure stuff for a long time. If you look over here in the corner, I got my trusty old Shure SM58 from back in my wannabe rockstar days before I was a wannabe YouTube celebrity. This was that's why you have it taped up like that so you can do the spins, and you have to bring your own, because if you do this at the bars and nightclubs, the sound guy gets really mad at you. But that's the move. Back when I wanted to be a rock star. I've owned a bunch of Shure microphones. I had a bunch of 58s. I had a wireless system of theirs. They make good products, so I'm going to keep this. I'm going to continue to use it and continue to learn with it. But I still think I need, if you're going to be filming far away, which now you're listening to me here and you see what this audio sounds like, especially with this ambient noise even kind of behind me. If you're going to be filming stuff a little further away, you know, we still need to keep looking. This might not be it, but if you're going to be doing YouTube videos like this, where you're like, "Hi guys, today I gave my dog a bath and that was hard," then I think this microphone is kind of the shit.